May I come, sir?
Please come.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Please sit.
Thank you, sir.
Have you joined the Danix probation?
Yes, sir.
Where is it happening?
Sir, in Delhi.
Where in Delhi?
So we have our academy at UTCS in Shahadra district.
Okay.
Yes.
Why do we need a service like Danix? Suppose it didn't exist, then what would happen to Delhi?
Sir, in other state governments, we have the positions of SDMs and other field level jobs being filled by those respective state public service commissions. Similarly, in union territories, we needed a service like Danix, which would perform these roles for many years to come, and also they act as a feeder service to IAS, sir.
Now, Delhi has a peculiar system of governance.
Yes.
We have one police commissioner and so many district magistrates. How does this system work? We have district magistrate east, west, north, south, but police commissioner is one.
Sir, in Delhi, being the police commissionerate system, even the police have their different districts. So, police have 15 districts across Delhi, and DMs, they work in the 11 revenue districts across Delhi. And these two positions, they work in coordination with each other. However, the Delhi police overall is being headed by police commissioners.
So, all these district magistrates are headed by whom?
So, they are headed by the revenue commissioner revenue.
Commissioner Revenue.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Delhi, multiple people from Delhi, especially politicians, because we've got sociology optional, they have said that most of the problems of Delhi are happening because outsiders are coming in. Outside, many people from UP, Bihar, etc., neighboring state, Punjab, Haryana. Do you think this argument has any basis?
So Delhi being the national capital, it attracts population from across country and it serves as a hub for many activities. However, sir, with the growth in population, we did see many issues like unauthorized colonies, etc. But sir, the problem was not because of the migrants, it was mainly because of the unplanned development that was happening for so many years in Delhi, sir, and which could not accommodate this migrant population in the right manner, sir.
As a woman, do you think Delhi is safe?
Sir, I have been a part of Delhi since last 5-6 years at different stages, and I have seen the safety being improved over these years. However, sir, even today we do see many issues, especially at women in public places. They cannot travel safely in night times. So some improvement is required, but it is better than before, sir.
If I ask you the biggest problem for a woman in public space in India, what would that be?
Sir, the biggest problem I think is the absence of women police personnel, whom the women can reach out to easily whenever they face any such issues, sir.
No, so which means that women in public places obviously face issues which require female police officers being present. That is my question. What is the one issue that women face that you require women policemen?
Sir, in unsafe or in the places where there is not adequate lighting, or in the places which women even feel unsafe to even go there, so that security is not there, sir.
I got it. Why would you feel unsafe? What is the problem with those places?
So the cases of harassment or molestation that we see in news in the public places, that also creates a fear among women, sir.
If women of a city or a country have to live in fear, what does it reflect about their city or country?
Sir, it does show that we need to improve our infrastructure and made it inclusive so that women can be made safe.
Infrastructure can be made. What about attitudes and mindsets?
Yes, sir. That is also.
Which one is more important? Creating inclusive infrastructure or creating an inclusive mindset?
Yes, sir. I think creating that attitudinal change and behavioral change would serve a very long-term purpose, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name is Jagtap. You have not opted for IFS. What is the reason for that?
So my personal inclination to work by staying in India, it made me give that choice, sir.
IFS also you can work in India, and other services also you can work abroad.
Yes, sir.
There are chances.
Suppose you get foreign service, then what will happen?
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
Suppose you are not at foreign service, then what will you do?
But she has not opted for that.
So I'm just saying, suppose you
Yes,
were
sir.
allotted foreign service,
Yes, sir.
would you have refused?
Sir, had I been allotted, I would have surely worked in it. But given a chance, I
All right.
didn't.
All right.
Okay, you have been counseling students in Arunachal Pradesh. You were in Arunachal Pradesh, or they were students were here?
Yes, sir. I went to Arunachal Pradesh.
So you go frequently, or this is one time?
So it was a one-time activity, and after that, through online sessions, we did keep in touch with those students, sir.
Arunachal Pradesh is always in news for one reason. Recently again it was in news. Can you tell me what was the reason, occasion?
Sir, recently our Honorable Prime Minister visited Arunachal Pradesh, and many infrastructure projects were inaugurated, especially the Sela Tunnel, which is of immense strategic and developmental importance. So that was in news, sir.
But some country has made objection to it. Which country?
So China made objection to it.
Why China is so particular about Arunachal Pradesh?
Sir, China claims Arunachal Pradesh as its own territory. It calls Arunachal Pradesh South Tibet. And given the Chinese policy of territorial disputes with its neighboring countries, even with Arunachal Pradesh, it is claiming the same, sir.
Okay. You tell me, now Supreme Court has declared electoral bonds unconstitutional and asked SBI to give their list of the donors and the donees who have been. How it will benefit the voter? They say it is right of information of the voters. Suppose voters come to know about it. So how it will affect the voters? As a voter, what do you think?
Sir, as a voter, we need to know how a particular political party is being funded, and the money and power nexus that we generally see happening. Even that can see some positive changes when the transparency is there and voters are able to recognize those issues, sir.
No, suppose the details are there. So and so political industrial houses must have donated the money, and they donate to everybody, to A, B, C, all the parties, somewhere more, somewhere less. So what would you take out of it? Suppose A industrial houses gives 50 rupees to the ruling party, 30 rupees to the second opposition, 20 to among. Do you think the parties which are getting lower are more much better? You will make that assessment?
Sir, generally as a voter, people would like to see if there is a concentration of fund from the particular industrial houses to particular political parties, and that can guide the voters to make the right decisions.
Okay, no issues. Let's move. You give me 3 schemes of the Government of India which are for women empowerment.
Sir, we have gender budgeting, which ensures that all the ministries align their policies with women empowerment. In the field of we are adopting women policies across their life cycles. So during pregnancy, their nutrition through.
Give me the names of the schemes.
So the Poshan scheme we have. Then for SHGs, we are coming with this Lakpati Didis.
Now Delhi government has recently come out with a scheme for women. Are you aware what is that scheme? What is that?
So the provision is about giving 1,000 rupees to women beneficiaries every month. The name of the scheme, sir, I am not able to.
But what is your view? Whether it is a good thing to pay money like this?
Sir, I think the scheme can have a more positive impact overall because the beneficiaries have been decided, it would not be universally applied.
No, whether it will empower the women by paying money to them. Are you empowering them?
Sir, it is one of the strategies that we can have for women empowerment. Women do need financial autonomy to, especially from the lower rungs, especially for traveling through public. Even if the buses are free, let us say they need some feeder services. So all this.
Thank you.
Jagtap or Kalyani? Which one should we call?
Sir, my first name is Kalyani and Jagtap is my surname, sir.
Okay. So Kalyani, what is happening with Shirdi temple?
Sorry, sir, in recent times I have not read the news about it.
Okay. Few months back it was in news. What was it?
Sorry, sir, I think right now I'm not able to recall.
So being a sociology student, what impact did these reservations to Marathas?
Sir, reservation to?
Maratha community. You're from Maharashtra, right? Yes.
So, Maratha reservation is the new demands in modern society coming up from the upward sections because of the issues that those communities are facing in recent times, be it in employment or agrarian crisis. And there have been sociologically, sir, the Maratha community has also had different subcategories, some of which were historically very poor, and that has even aggravated in recent times, and that's why we saw this particular increase in the demand for reservations, sir.
Okay. So what culturally or sociologically, how do you differentiate the Uttar Karnataka and the Maharashtra?
Sir, apart from language, I have never, unfortunately, I have never been to the Uttar Karnataka region, so I would need to read more about it too.
Any commonalities with respect to agricultural patterns or food patterns? No idea.
Sir, sorry, sir.
So, fine. So with respect to Vishweshwaraya College, and you're also from civil engineering. So can you tell some important contributions?
Yes, sir. Sir, as a civil engineer, Sir Vishweshwaraya contributed to urban planning, to dam construction techniques, the city of Mysore, and even the where technology was invented by him, which helped in the overall dam reservoir management.
Anything with respect to cart roads, India's first cart road, something?
Sorry, sir, this I have not read, sir.
So where is it from?
Sir, I think he is from the Mysore region, but exact location.
Okay, fine. So the next one, and last question. Recently, one of the election commissioner has resigned. So, do you think he needs to give explanations because elections are just coming up, so that there is no doubting or any creating of doubts among the people of India?
Sir, I don't think he needs to give an explanation for that, as long as the procedure was carried on in accordance to rules within the system, sir.
So there is no any kind of moral obligation or something.
So he has a particular, maybe in such scenario, the officer might have a moral obligation in terms of not creating some false rumors or not instigating any such communities in this vulnerable time, but to give an explanation about his resignation might not be required, sir.
Okay, good evening, Kalyani.
Good evening, ma'am.
So you were an intern at Niti Aayog, then a fellow at ONGC Foundation, and then to Danix you've joined. So this progression, how do you see your upward mobility, if I can use the term, sociological term as well? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, surely it has been an incremental change in my case, and learning from my past mistakes and keep becoming better, that has always been my attitude, and that's how these internships and then fellowship and then joining the government, that was my trajectory over the years, ma'am.
No, so you believe in this incremental process. You don't believe in directly going and joining the IAS.
No, ma'am, I think that should also be the right case. The better, faster we reach there, the better. But in my case, this is how it.
So the rabbit, what was that story of the rabbit and the tortoise? So you think you're being the tortoise?
Yes, ma'am, my story has been like that so far. But ma'am, even during the process, I did keep doing many other activities. I did masters, then cleared NET, JRF. So all these things were coming together to help me reach here.
Oh, great. So you went to counseling in Arunachal, but what kind of counseling? What was the sort of, you were responding to some need, right? So what were the kind of issues there, social issues, and was it mainly counseling women, or was it on social women's issues or health, or was it career counseling? There are all kinds of counseling, right?
Where did you do it? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Sir, in Pasighat district of.
Pasighat. Yeah, carry on.
Ma'am, it was mainly students counseling. We conducted 1 week long orientation camp in the Pasighat district, and students in that district, they were already preparing for different exams, but they needed proper guidance, and that's what we provided them in those 1 week.
So to be a counselor, you have to be trained as a counselor.
Ma'am, it was not a professional psychological counseling. It was done through an NGO, and we were giving them academic sessions, and we used to listen to their problems related to study matters or very basic problems, ma'am, whether they are able to concentrate, what book sources to refer, if they're confused between two different career paths, then how to decide. So those level of.
So your own experiences.
More mentoring than.
Yeah, so that's true, because counseling is a specialized field by itself, right? Exactly. Thanks. So now you're living in Delhi. I'm also living in Delhi. I find it an unlivable city. Do you agree or disagree with me?
Ma'am, my personal experience with Delhi has been more of a positive line, because the overall academic and cultural environment that we see in Delhi, and different communities across the country staying together, that has always added a very lively environment. But surely, ma'am, I would agree that in terms of pollution, traffic, we do see Delhi facing its own problems, the unauthorized constructions at places. But ma'am, we are coming up with like a national level or even state of the world projects like a Delhi Metro, which is making it very convenient. So we are having.
Still, Delhi Metro is there, but that's not reducing the traffic on the road at all. Right? Delhi Metro is already there, isn't it? Yeah. For some years.
Ma'am, it has helped in addressing the problem to a certain extent, but we needed some more projects as well. Like just recently there was inauguration of the expressway, so all these are again will help in decongestion, ma'am. So there is a lot of positive things.
So if you had a choice to live in any of the cities in India, would you still choose Delhi?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be more than happy to stay in Delhi if needed, and if I get.
Not Mumbai. Mumbai is very safe for women.
Ma'am, actually, I have never been in Mumbai. I was in Pune. Even that city was a very good livable city, ma'am.
When were you in Pasighat?
So, it was in January 2016.
It was after the Chinese had held back some water, and down the Siang a lot of black muddy water was flowing. Are you aware of that incident? Did somebody tell you about it?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. I did not come across.
I was about to ask you what is the Chinese legal stand on upper riparian states? What are the duties of an upper riparian state in international law? Can they just hold back the water?
With the limited knowledge that I have, I think the sharing of information and all, it is an integral part of such treaties which China is not following, sir.
All right. How did you go to Pasighat?
So we went from Pune to Mumbai, then to Guwahati by train, and from Guwahati we went to Murkong Select station, which is.
So you took a train to Murkong Select. Where is the latest, which is my next question, which was the easternmost station in Indian Railways? Where is the easternmost station now? It's gone up to Pasighat. It was my district in 1991. 1990 to 91 I was DC there, which is why I'm still in touch with these chaps. Anyway, changing the tack somewhat. Since you are a Delhi officer, please listen to this carefully. It's not a political question. What is the CM, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, guilty of in the excise scam?
Sir, in the excise scam, the policy is.
I didn't say what he was accused of. I said what is he guilty of, already guilty of. What violation has been committed?
Sir, not following the ED summons.
Exactly. Not following the court summons. Okay. I told you I'm not a political question. Nahi pooch raha hu. What is the violation in that Sheesh Mahal episode? You have heard about it. He made this huge 45 crore mansion. So what are the violations in that? Violations already on the face apparent.
Sir, I had read this issue long back, and right now I'm not able to recall it, sir.
What were you going to say? Supposing he installs a 5 lakh rupee commode, is that a violation?
Sir, any expenditure which is disproportionate and which causes loss.
Please be clear. He can install, as far as I am concerned, diamond studded commodes costing 5 crores. That's not a violation. Violation is if he does not follow the rules and procedures. So there was no tendering, it was given to a certain party, that is a violation. Please read up about it. Be clear. Okay? All this is coming out politically because it suits a political party to say that ye to garibon ka masiha and this is what he is doing. Okay? That's where I wanted to carry on, please.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you.